Hello everyone, I'm back again, and this time I want to talk about how to get the best possible audio out of your PlayStation 5 for both instances. So, for the main instance I'm going to go over though, I want to talk about those of you who own an eARC capable TV and an eARC capable soundbar. Both these two things are required to do what I'm about to show you. Now, there's a reason why we do what I'm about to show you, though, and I'm about to explain it. So, when games are programmed on the PS5, they are programmed in PCM format. Now, I can hear you all saying, well, why is that important? Well, because when you set your PlayStation 5 to Dolby Digital or DTS, those are compressed types of audio formats. And when you do this, your PlayStation 5 knows that you're trying to pump out Dolby Digital. So what it does is it compresses the PCM audio down to a Dolby Digital signal so that it'll work properly with the signal that you're outputting, as weird as that sounds. So as weird as this is going to sound and as counterintuitive as it might sound, what you'll want to do is you'll want to turn on PCM. Now the reason is because with eARC now, we get something called linear PCM. And linear PCM allows us to pump out uncompressed PCM audio into all channels. And because PCM is the original audio games are formatted in, it comes out exactly as the way the director intended. So this is the most ideal situation. Not all of you are going to have this, but before I continue, I just wanted to say that. Okay, moving on. So here's how you do this. You're going to go into your settings. You're going to scroll down to sound. Under audio output, you're going to select whatever your output device is. In my case, it's a soundbar. You can select AV receiver if that's what you prefer. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Scroll down to audio format priority, and I've already got linear PCM selected, but if you have Dolby Digital selected, select linear PCM. Now, LG OLED users or LG Nano users, you're not done yet, because your TV automatically interprets via bitstream signal. In order to change that, you need to do a little bit more work. So you're going to hit the settings button on your remote, pull up your menu here. You're going to go into your sound. You're going to go into additional settings, and you're going to go into HDMI input audio format, and you're going to change whatever port your PS5 is on to PCM, just like I did with the Nintendo Switch when I used to have the Nakamichi hooked up. The Nakamichi's currently disconnected because I am moving soon and I wanted something that was a little bit easier to get out the door. So the Nakamichi's in storage, and currently I'm using my Q90R soundbar. Now, it's worth it to note, Nakamichi users, you won't be able to make full use of this feature, but at the same time, the Nakamichi upscaling should still actually pump out some really decent sound. So try setting it to PCM and, turn up the volume a bit, and I'm sure you'll notice an audio quality difference. In the past, I would have told you not to do that because PCM down converts usually to 2.0 channels, but because there is the upscaling with the direct button on the Nakamichi 9.2.4, you should be able to, in theory, just upscale it to all the speakers at once by using the surround mode. So there you go. You should be able to get mostly the same result, albeit a little bit of, not as clear audio as eARC. But hey, again, if you're a Nakamichi owner, you know you don't really care about that. Now, that goes for any soundbar for the record. If it has an upscaling method, try it out and see if you like it. If you do, leave it at linear PCM. But if you think Dolby sounds better, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. If you think DTS sounds better, again, I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you have an AV receiver, it's likely that it is more compatible with DTS. So by all means, set it to that. If your audio receiver does not support eARC, then of course set it to whatever it does support. And so there are a lot of different variables at play here. But anyways, moving on. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little taste as to how it sounds with linear PCM on and eARC engaged with uncompressed audio at 7.1 channels. Not bad, eh? Okay, so for those of you without eARC TVs, and you have an ARC TV or an ARC soundbar, this next section is for you. So setting it to PCM, unless of course you have an upscaler like the Nakamichi has, is counterintuitive for you guys. Even though that's what the audio was originally programmed in, your TV's ARC port cannot handle the bandwidth of linear PCM very well. So, yeah. What you should do instead... Actually, I shouldn't say that, because that's factually incorrect. It can handle PCM, but it's not uncompressed PCM. It's compressed PCM. Whereas with eARC, it's not compressed. Okay, moving on. So, even though it might seem counterintuitive, if you have such a soundbar, or if you have such a TV, such say, for example, the Q8FN, or any of the 2018 or below that year TV, or if you have a TCL or something else that you're using, perhaps you have a Sonos Beam, then, I would set your audio to Dolby Digital. And the reason, again, is because linear PCM is not, uncompressed linear PCM is not supported on your soundbar, and therefore, to try and pump it out, it's going to make the sound terrible. So set the best possible format for whatever device you're using, just like I did in the PlayStation. Set it to either Dolby or DTS, and then make sure that your TV's outputting bitstream, but it should be automatically, and then just use whatever works best for you. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because I was surprised to find this out, really. I never would have thought that PCM would be the audio format to use. It really does stun me because I was always taught PCM was the lowest format you could possibly use. But hey, technology's advanced pretty far, guys. Okay. I think that about wraps it up. If you set it to whatever you want and blast your neighbors away. But in the meantime, if you want to hit the like button, smash the like button for me. And if you didn't like this video, you can smash the dislike button if you just think I'm a big nerd or if you don't agree with what I said about PCM. If you haven't already, now would be a great time to subscribe to my channel. I'm always trying to come out with new content, and even though I'm not as frequent as other YouTubers, I try to make that content, more valid and more aimed at something specific for your benefit. Ding that bell if you want to see what I come out with next. And unfortunately, the pandemic is still around, still chugging away. So until it goes away, I will continue to say, stay healthy and stay safe and game on. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.